Hell yes. Salute to everybody in here watching. You feel me? Let's go.
We know who please, and I'm saying, who we know. Don't ever let me let my guard down. Who please know, who we don't. Too many people rip my heart out. Hey, I'm just trying to do what I can, hoping they understand. Who we know, who please don't. Don't ever let me let my guard down. We know who please, and I'm saying, who we know. Don't ever let me let my guard down. Who please know, who we don't. Too many people rip my heart out. Hey, I'm just trying to do what I can, hoping they understand. Who we know, who please don't. Don't ever let me let my guard down. You don't understand, I'm praying for a second chance. See, I was in the selling dope and shooting guns. You fucking hoes and poppers, and we not the same, boy, I'm just saying. Handcuffs around my wrist, dirty money in my hands, no, I ain't playing. I can't lie, it hurt my feelings not knowing what I'm gonna eat today. Last $50 not knowing where I'm gonna sleep today. Hurt my feelings when they said I was broke. Can't care what people think. Gotta learn you got to struggle sometimes. So shit, it be this way. Granny probably looking down on me now. Like, what would Jesus think? Sorry, Granny, I can't talk to him now. But happy Easter Day. Fuck 12 of them alphabet boys. But bitch, I keep a K. INGOF for the streets. Make sure my people straight. Hey, cut my music up. Back to back lamb trucks on them, bitch, how I'm pulling up. Love my dog the devil right now. I don't know who to trust. And sorry to that bitch I did wrong. I kept on using her. This shit so beautiful. Run down on your gang with this chop, it's either you or us. You don't understand, I'm praying for a second chance. See, I was in the selling.
You don't want problem, little nigga. This shit obvious, nigga. You don't want problem, little nigga. Inside a gorilla. These niggas talking but whisper. Do you want talk about hitters? If I say that, I got a price tag on a nigga head. I swear to God, they gon' get him. Want him dead, him dead. He shot. Let out 33 shots. Soon as the beat drop. These niggas spit boxing, fucker, let's beat box. You don't want problem, little nigga. This shit obvious, nigga. You don't want problem, little nigga. Inside a gorilla. These niggas talking but whisper. Nigga, we straight. All nigga fixing me plate. I don't wanna speak on the case, but these niggas pussy. Talking rap shits on the song to the pussy, get shot in his face. These niggas cake. Tough top, but these niggas shake. Under pressure, these niggas break. These niggas cake. Talking that internet talk, wanna sure say. These niggas shake, but nigga, these niggas hate. Bitch, you ain't shot now, nigga. Bitch, you ain't shot now, pistol ain't gonna box now, nigga. Your partner get shot down with you, and everybody got down with you. But top down missing. You wanna know what's goddamn tricky? Finna chase something that's goddamn sticky. Anybody that goddamn diss me, end up swimming with the fish that's goddamn.
YouTube family, shout out to this family up in this piece right quick. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling the vibes, man. Do you guys feel that energy? What I mean by that is it's a whole lot going on in the NFL today and in college football. We're going to talk about everything that y'all see. Actually, I got an appetizers for y'all. The title of the headline is Shedeur Speaks Out About the NFL. You feel me? And as you guys can see, he had a lot to say about it. Mike Tomlin caught, you know what I'm saying, in a lie. Deion loses players, but we really got deeper than that. Skip Bayless exposes Tom Brady. We got coward Colorado players who decided to leave and not be part of the winning team. You got a lot of things going on. First of all, I want to say thank you to all my Shedeur Sanders haters. You brought me closer to God and revealed things I already know about a lot of the haters and mayos out there. Now, Atlanta Falcons, we're going to talk about their disciplinary decision on Jeff Ulbrich and his weak son, Jack Johnson. Oh, we got breaking news all day today on this stream. We're going to talk about Tennessee Titans fans who attacked Cam Ward. Cam Ward thought he had the biggest piece of chicken on the National Plantation Football League. Oh, they gave him a welcome call. And I told Cam they was going to do that to him. We got to expose a couple of failed IG comedians You know, that boy Funny and the other dude, Big Blocks, homie, whatever his name is from Chicago. We're going to expose them too. They want to laugh at Shedeur and try to pretend it's for jokes. Well, the minstrel shows always perform at the circus. I'm going to pour my wine and get my little smoke, but let's just keep telling you the breaking news we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the media, how they made certain fathers turn into the villain from LeVar Ball and everything. We're going to talk about failed pundits such as Mike Florio, who seems to have an issue with melanated people, and the failed quarterback Chris Sims, who failed in the NFL, was below average at Texas University. Well, they decided to laugh at Shedeur and make an excuse for the Mayo rejects, you know, Jax Olbrich and Jeff Olbrich, for, you know, prank calling Shedeur. We're going to go through all of the receipts, everything. Dan Orlasky want to take shots at Shedeur. He want to cosplay like he's one of the brothers because he know he can't hang amongst the people who are in that room with him. He's uncomfortable when he sees Stephen A. Smith and all these people. So he always says certain things. And I warned you guys, watch his truth come out when it comes almost draft time or leading to the draft. He did the same crap that Justin Fields. I'm going to show you about these people. You want to know about these Mayos? Well, hold my BLT sandwich minus the mayonnaise. Let's keep going in. Deion Sanders finally respond. Man, I shout out to all the JSU people who want to come and criticize Deion Sanders. We're going to put y'all on blast. HBCU supposed to be melanated. I thought y'all was supposed to look out for brothers, but y'all was celebrating Shedeur falling? Shiloh graduated from JSU. He even said thank you to JSU. So y'all just going to embarrass the Sanders family? Because y'all some Benedict Arnolds, bro. Like I said, only 10% of our people will be saved. I might not even be included. I might be one of these lambs who might get murked by God. At least I can accept it. Jonte Wester, we're going to look at his draft situation, Jimmy Horn Jr. and his beautiful family. We got to expose everybody today, bro. The world can't be how it is if you don't get up close to it. Hold on. Looking at Shedeur responding is what I think is best for us to go in with before I, you know, violate a couple of folks. So I'm going to let Shedeur speak first since his beautiful face. Yeah, I said beautiful because you called him, nigga, all black creations are beautiful. Don't you agree? Right. Don't tell and project us on your inner fantasies that you have with your zesty ways. I'm a strong black man. I can look at another black man and tell him I love him. Hell, I could look at even a Mayo man and tell him I'm loving him. I'm very secure with myself. So that beautiful brother Shedeur finally responded. Hang on, we're going to let him say his piece. I'm going to let him talk. There we go. We'll start the show, but I wanted to give y'all appetizers first. You feel me? Y'all smash that like button for a real one. I'm not your best friend. Shout out to everybody in the comment sections. I'll talk to y'all. Shout out to everybody. If I have to say hi to everybody, then we can never get things done. You get what I'm saying? So I do love all of y'all. Please, moderators and people in the chat, let the new people know in the room. Blessed One sees you. He's not mad or anything. Within the first 30 minutes, I go super in. You feel me? Nothing but receipts. Ain't that what you here for? Are you not entertained? We get to violate Mayo creatures, violate Sambos and step infections, and you get to smoke you a good one. Even if you don't, you're some type of vegan, you get to relax. This better than cable because that ain't filtered, gang. I don't get paid by these mugs. And if I do, and I'm not filtering myself. I got sons out here and I'm about to have another 200 child out here. I'm not about to make them look at me. We seen you on YouTube with your tap dancing shoes on. They gonna be like, my daddy Mario, AKA Gregory Hines, AKA Sammy Davis Jr. Shabang bang boy, get the fuck out of here with that, man. It's 2025 and you Negrums is still with the bright smiles and laughing out here. I just want to laugh, blessed one. Well, I can make you laugh and still make you feel like a man. You do not have to laugh and sacrifice your manhood. God damn, let's get started, bro. We got too much going on for me to wait for this. Shedeur, talk to the people right quick. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful Shedeur finally respond to the nonsense. This is what he got to say, man. Let's go.
Get home and get settled. 2 nights before pro day, I get bad dreams. So that's how I know, like, the devil was trying to work on me. So then the first night I have horrible dreams, bad dreams. I wake up hard for me to go back to sleep. And I'm like, why all of a sudden I'm having a bad dream 2 days before pro day? Like, why? Out of all days, why now? You feel me? So that's like kind of how I understand, and even with dad and anytime greatness and all that stuff is about to happen and all that stuff, then you see the devil try to like play his games, and try to distract your mind, get you off, throw you off.
What's up?
Hey, y'all been making me lit, so we got a lot of commercials. I apologize. Let's go.
Different curve, play his games, and try to distract your mind, get you off, throw you different curveballs in life and all this different type of stuff. So night before pro day, same thing, get another bad dream. But I was prepared because I just went through it the night before. Then I'm just thinking like, why? It just don't make sense. Like, how am I continuously getting bad dreams back to back? And life been the same every day. And one of the most important days of my life. Isn't that wild, bro?
It is.
I had no control, bro.
Yeah, like you want to tell us what happened? You remember?
Yeah, all right, so I think the one before pro day was I was dropping back and it just felt like the ground was like marble and I got on cleats. So like I'm slipping, fall, you know what I mean? Like doing my drop back, slipping and all that. Then like we just take a break, kind of like how we took a break and we walked down to the other end for like red zone or anything. It was like similar to that. We took a break. We walked down, then it was just like two people walked towards me like super, super, super fast. And like I couldn't like say nothing, I couldn't run, I couldn't do anything, you feel me? And they just attacked me. So like,
Hold on, I want to pause something. Somebody that's called El Hombre Negro. I don't even know if you're a troll, homeboy. Hold on, Shedeur Sanders happy he got drafted in the NFL, his dreams. I don't know if you some type of jigaboo. Let me talk to you right quick in the comment section. Let me tell you the rules over here, my guy. El Hombre Negro. Espérate por un momento. I'm not going to cuss you out, bro. I'm trying to be a bro, but I will violate educational purpose. Any chucking fool out here, any motherfucking landscaper who want to cut my grass, any mayonnaise on a sandwich, watch your goddamn mouth. You wrote, but Shedeur Sanders, you don't know the Saints GM Mickey Loomis voice? Bitch, nigga, if I put my wood in your girl voice, would she know my voice? Are we supposed to know every Mayo voice? Look, bro, if you want to go protest for your Mayo counterparts, get your bitch ass off the screen. I don't care what you say here. I'm not going to block you or put you on timeout. But if you're going to play dumb with me, I'm going to play right back dumb with you and match energy. So now it's Shedeur's fault because he don't know the voice of the Saint GM? Am I supposed to know every Mayo creature walking out here? Are you the Mayo police? Where's your intestinal fortitude? Did your sack even drop yet when you came out your mama womb? Or the Mayo doctors holding your sack still? Sound like your nuts ain't dropped yet, my guy. I don't got no beef with you, but I call out bitch niggas every day here, bruh. And I can smell it in you. Prove to me later in this stream you a real one. I'll give your whole ass a chance to call. Don't worry about it. I tried my best not to do smoke yet, but here's a F-boy coming out of town finding his little weasel way to blame Shedeur. Any little weasel way, you bitch niggas come out the woodwork. Well, didn't you know the voice? When I was smashing your chick the other day, or in a future prophecies, if I smash her, would you know her voice if I put her on the OnlyFans? Now get the quiet, nigga. Go roll you up one. Shut the fuck up, Otis. This ain't your part of the show right now. This ain't your goddamn part of the show. There are plenty of your brothers hectoring them down the street and bradding them. Hey, don't have a cow, man. You can go get your bitch ass over there and go rock out. I don't know you, fuck boy. Stop talking to me like we friends and asking me weirdo questions. I'm gonna ask you a weird question. I wanna smash your mama and your girl. Bring them my way right quick so I can holler at them and we can talk about Shedeur with your bitches in your life. Other than that, I don't need a male bitch to speak to me. Sit down, have several seats, and let the conductor conduct this train right now, the way they conducted a train in the women in your life. Don't let that part go over your head, F-boy. Back to regularly scheduled programming, that part.
when next day I get on the field, I grip that turf a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I make sure I got a good grip on it because the night before my dreams was just so. It felt so real. It felt so real. I prayed. I prayed through those times, and I understood what was happening because that would always happen to Dad. Soon as something big's about happening, boom, that's when he had the blood clots and stuff, and that's when he got his toes taken and all that type of stuff. Like, as soon as something big about to happen, then some off happens. That's just how I've been. Like, that's just how the trajectory of everything been. In most instances, when you're about to do something to change the world, almost.
That nigga said, he said, bless, shout out to everybody giving my props. That nigga El, whatever he called himself, El Hombre, he said, I wasn't talking to you. That's the point, nigga. I'm on cold timing. I don't give a damn if you was talking to me. I know you wasn't talking to me, but I could smell the bitch in you. And my Spider-Man senses said, bro, get this bitch out the way. You better be happy we letting you rock out. I'm not your favorite little wannabe Chuck. Yeah. Well, I told your bitch ass in 2025, if you don't like me, catch me in traffic, F-boy. Other than that, if you ask dumb questions, even if you ain't talking to me, I might flash out on you. You took the chance to ask a dumbass questions. Your parents are to teach you in life. When you do little cahoots like that, motherfuckers gonna flame you, bruh. So next time you come in a room, read the room first, wait until we get a little bit deeper, then you can say the dumb thing. I didn't say no dumb things in here. There's enough weird channels for you to go bring that dumb shit to, bruh. Over here, I want, even if you flaming me, what I told everybody, if you're gonna call me out, just let your nuts hang out and cuss me out. Don't say little cute things like, why Shedeur didn't know the voice of the Saints manager? Does Shedeur have picnics with these Mayo men? Is your mind so much of a mental slave, you think we Negroes are supposed to know the voice of all these NFL people? So yes, you wasn't talking to me, but you was a bitch. My whole life is to expose you type of cowards. I think you don't know this platform, cuz.
Change perspectives, have influence on the world, and that's why I know my purpose is bigger than just me. And it's bigger than just my thoughts. It's just, I'm just in position to be able to, and the family's in position to be able to change some things. We finally get home and get settled.
Blessings to the... So, I want to turn up. I want to get to these receipts and then I can get the phone calls, StreamYards. It's so much receipt, gangs. I'm not going to stay long on what Shedeur had to say. We can come back to that later. I love you, my brother. If y'all want to know what I said about that Shedeur video, go to the channel, go to the playlist and go watch it. But y'all come here for the entertainment. Y'all come here to feel real. I'm not y'all God. I'm not better than any of y'all. Y'all feel comfortable with me because I'm a dude. You can see my flaws. So if I ever try to big boy on y'all, y'all can call me out too. You guys see my flaws. That's why you come here to feel comfortable. Shout out to everybody here from Feli, Sexy Slim, Maybach, Love is Blue, John Shaft, the Bakers, I said his name wrong way, the King of Bakersfield, everybody in here, Playboy Product. It's too much of y'all for me to focus on right now. We'll have a segment of the show where I give love to everybody. But I gotta go exactly Bakersfield. Our Spirit ain't taking this BS no more, bruh. Niggas come in here, they think I'm an IG comedian. Hey, black one. Nigga, you might get smacked in real life, allegedly, educational purpose. This ain't that part of the party, cuz. Do I look like I'm a minstrel? Exactly. Shedeur, we'll get back to you. I wanted to start the room with that so people can know what timing we on. I think a lot of the people, I think there are black people out there, whites out there, Spanish and Asians who love to see a brother cry and it makes their day. Oh my gosh, they have picnics, they're celebrating, but guess which guy who didn't give a damn? I'm gonna let y'all get 10 seconds to guess who I'm hyped for to show y'all right now. 10 seconds y'all got. Who doesn't go by the code of ethics, what everybody want him to say, want him to be, and want him to do. I'm gonna put that man on the screen. Y'all gonna fall in love with the brother man I got on the screen right here. Who this man is right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Skip Bayless, who everybody tried to hate him for that Shay. You got to do the snap when you say Shay for that. Shay. Grown men falling in love with Shay. You pick Shay's side instead of Skip Bayless, the only man who gave Shannon Sharpe a job. The man who rescued Shannon Sharpe when CBS got rid of Shannon Sharpe for, what's that tight end name? Gonzalez. If y'all know his first name, help me out with, because, you know, these raccoon Hispanics and blacks, I forget about them. You feel me? But Tony Gonzalez, there you go. Tony Gonzalez retired. What CBS did to Shay, he's been with the program for like 11 years at this time. Soon as, you know, they looked at Tony Gonzalez as the marketable guy, the pretty boy. He's Becky with the good hair to CBS. So in their minds, Shay was too hood. He was too dark. He was too ghetto. Let's say it. So they got rid of Shay for Tony Gonzalez. You know, they wanted Tony Gonzalez badly to be the best tight end ever, but Shay is that. Look, I don't like Shannon Sharpe, but I don't hate Shannon Sharpe. Does it make sense? I got love for Shannon Sharpe, but I don't like the Negro. He tap dance too much for me. He ain't for my taste, but I defend a little Shay. I defend his tail. I defended him against Tony Gonzalez, and CBS and everybody threw him out there. Then when he went the first take off of the back of Skip Bayless, there was a weasel by the name of, yep, you guessed it, Stephen A. Smith. I've been told y'all this. But now everybody want to cry and be like, oh, Stephen A. Smith just flamed Shannon Sharpe. We'll get to that later in the show. Stephen A. Smith just called Shannon Sharpe out. He didn't stand on it. He tried to say he not talking about Shannon Sharpe. But who's the hell the one facing this controversy? Shannon Sharpe. So they got Shannon Sharpe out of ESPN. I bet y'all didn't know that because he's on there now. You think they loved him? So what Skip Bayless did? He left ESPN because he seen the dirty politics going on. I know that. Skip Bayless talked to me before 7 years ago. Shout out to my brother Skip Bayless. You like Skip Bayless. You goddamn right. I'll like any group of people. I don't care if you black, white, Spanish, Mayo, none of that. If you defend me and my people, you my brother for life. Why wouldn't you be? Why? Because he talks about your hero LeBron James. I'm supposed to hate him? But you negate the fact that he bigs up Michael Jordan. You goddamn right I got Jordan over LeBron James. And you guys can debate with me because I got Kobe Bryant over LeBron and Jordan. But that's another day to debate that. Skip Bayless gave Shannon Sharpe a job and the whole community still spit on Skip Bayless. What more Skip Bayless got to do when everybody got rid of Lil Wayne? Skip Bayless made him relevant again. I mean, I'm going to take that back. Wayne always going to be relevant. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He made people take Wayne more serious and the corporations of the Mayo people. You don't talk about that. Well, Skip Bayless said something that I wanted to say too, and I did say, and I got attacked. Guess by who? Not even the Mayo people. You stepping fetchings? Bless one, you going too hard on Tom Brady. Motherfucking fuck Tom Brady and his ugly ex-educational purpose wife, Giselle. Everybody going crazy for this Brazilian just moogly looking bitch. She's the hottest model in the world. Craig, the whole world. Craig, this ugly thing. Skins and bones, no meat whatsoever. She's an icon, bless one. You just don't get, man, I get it, man. She ain't for me, dog. I don't see no beauty in her. And it's not because she Mayo, bruh. Tom Brady got cheated on by that ugly thing. Yeah, let's talk about that. Antonio Brown put it out there. I don't know if he's the one who smashed her. We all know Tom Brady's wife was cheated on him, and that's why they broke up. You think a frail thing like Tom Brady, he's the one who left Giselle? Man, that bitch is from Brazil. You know how much BBC's been in Giselle? You think Giselle didn't get pounded by 200 black brothers before she got with Tom Brady, and they didn't hurt his feeling every day? And you minstrel, oh, Tom Brady got the sexiest wife in the world. My two ex look better than Giselle, and they some regular hood chicks. You can find a ratchet on Crenshaw, a ratchet in Mobile, Alabama, a ratchet in Macon, Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, a ratchet in Queens or Brooklyn, a ratchet in Lincoln, Tallahassee, a ratchet in Nebraska, a ratchet in Idaho. They all look 20 times better than Giselle. Get the hell out of here. Listen, Mayo people. I know you have your own taste, so I'm not judging you, but don't you dare come tell me this man has an icon. What? Trash can? She looks like every crackhead on 5th Street. I'm not even saying this out of anger, and y'all know it. Tell that bitch to eat some ribs or something. Man, let my uncle make some damn pork chops. Somebody said that's a lie. I think you talking about Giselle. Shout out to Renee. Yeah, that's a lie. She is not beauty at all. Tell her come to my uncle. He'll fix her up some good macaroni. I'm talking about the real macaroni and cheese. That good old black American macaroni and cheese. You don't need 8 different cheese. You only need 3 cheese. You put some paprika. Might have to put some egg and milk for the custard. You may tell her come get some good home cooking. Now let me get to the show. I just have to say that part because they uphold Tom Brady like he the greatest thing since sliced bread. We all know what the NFL did to make him get the Tom Brady name. They over-exaggerate. They don't talk about the magical fumble when Charles Woodson knocked it out his hand so they can protect that boy. If it's Mayo, it's all right. But Skip Bayless embarrassed him. Let me show the receipts before I play the video because the video just 14 minutes, 15 minutes of Skip rambling. Let's go to the tweets instead. Shout out to Skip. I stand on that. I got nothing but love for you, Skip. You did something that all our melanated brothers on TV are afraid to do. Skip Bayless is a free man. Most of our brothers on TVs are nothing but slave puppets. I know you don't want to hear that. Your favorite idol is nothing more than a tap dancing, stepping, fetching. Skip Bayless is none of that. He exudes manhood. I don't care what nationality you are. I love real men who embrace their manhood and masculinity. You don't have to talk all that testosterone stuff. Just say you're a man and I can see it, bruh. Skip Bayless said something that Stephen A. Smith is scared to say. He want to go to his show, act like he turning up, but I already exposed him years ago and months. I have like 200 videos of Stephen A. Smith calling out Deion Sanders slick like. You know the way he called Shannon Sharp? Slick like. He couldn't stand on it because he's kind of a passive aggressive coward. Not Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless turned up and said, it's now pretty clear Tom Brady, who mentored Shedeur, told the Raiders not to take Shedeur. Duly noted. Listen, when a Mayo man says duly noted, Skip Bayless don't want to get sued. You know what he's telling y'all? Skip Bayless been in this industry for like 50 years or more, 5 decades or more. Skip Bayless got a hookup from an inside source, but you dum-dums think he's just hating. How is Skip Bayless hating on Tom Brady? I can tell you people don't watch sports. Skip Bayless been the #1 cheerleader of Tom Brady. In fact, Skip Bayless disrespected Shannon Sharp for Tom Brady. So why would Skip Bayless be the one to call out Tom even after all the Mayo people came at him? He stood tall and bold and said, fuck all you Mayos. Tom Brady is a sellout. That's what he basically said. And then he doubled down on it. That's my nigga Skip Bayless. He doubled down on it, y'all. This was Skip Bayless put. He doubled down on it. When everybody came at Skip, he didn't fold. He like, fuck everybody. You people tried to cancel me. I don't care. I'm built for this. Skip Bayless said, how could Tom Brady's team pass on Shedeur again and again and again? Brady reportedly coached Shedeur. Brady reportedly was involved in Raiders draft decision making. Shout out to my nigga Skip, man. Skip Bayless, I got nothing but love for you, bro. You are a solid individual. You stood your grounds for this. When y'all see Skip Bayless standing on business and doing this, you should ask yourself, how did Skip Bayless know any of this? He didn't just go off with, oh, Tom Brady be around Shedeur. I did, but he didn't go off with just because Tom Brady is close to Shedeur, so he should call him out. Skip Bayless got inside information, guys. Where's Tom Brady at? Tom Brady called Skip Bayless an idiot yesterday. Why you calling Skip Bayless an idiot now, Tom Brady? I seen you deride Skip Bayless because he deride you. Now he's an idiot? Now that little wannabe cute behavior, what you do with the Mayo media, it don't work with niggas. You do a little smile, you do a little comment, but you never address the elephant in the room because majority of Mayo people play semantics with the rest of the world. This is how they conquered everybody. One of my uncles-in-law told me these people have a smooth tongue. That's like the scripture. You know what a smooth tongue is? Nothing but the serpent. That's Tom Brady in them. They come, they say a little thing here. He didn't address the deflate gate. He didn't address the PEDs rumors. He never addressed anything. Does he? But here comes you people to salivate at the mouth. That man has his hand on ownership, y'all. You don't think, look, man, weak owners like Al Davis' son, who's controlling the Raiders, who's older than Tom Brady, their dream is to be around a cool guy. You know, like the Fonz. Hey, Fonz. Hey, cool, dude. Hey, man, I don't know where you're going to go today, bro. But, bro, we're going to Brad's house. Chad is going to come through, bro. It's awesome. We get a chance to hang with Brad, bro. Bro, we're going to hang with Brad today, bro. These Mayo people could have billions of dollars. They suffer through insecurities and inferiority complex. Why do you think when they capture the big black stud, the first thing they worry about is what's in your pants? That's why through the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s, the main thing they chopped off was what's in your pants. So when they see another cool guy that looks like them, they can't wait to be loved by that guy. So yes, Tom Brady doesn't even have close to the amount of money that the Raiders owner have, but guess what? The Raiders owner look at Tom Brady as a god. So what he does is he'll acquiesce to this guy that's named Tom Brady. He'll acquiesce. He'll listen to what Tom Brady tells him. You'll be an idiot if you don't think so, bro. You better go to their boys club and see how they get down. The white boy educational purpose who has the most swag is cherished in his community. In our community, if we got swag, we're hated on. But Mayo people, I give them props. Guys like Tom Brady, they worship him like a god. I would never worship you people like gods, but that's what they do. So y'all want to tell me Tom Brady had nothing to do with this man's draft status? Shedeur got drafted in the 5th round, not even early 5th round, late 5th round, 144th pick. I'm never going to forget that. In fact, that's in the scripture. I'm the captain of 144,000. The Hebrew Israelites will tell you what I mean by that. Some of y'all ain't going to catch it. I'm the captain of 144,000. I think it was God sent, like Shedeur told y'all. It was a God thing. I told you Shedeur and Deion Sanders haters brought me more closer to God than I already was. I already was close to God. I don't follow instructions. That's why he might murk me, but I believe in the words of the Most High. When you look at the movements, all the snakes come out when the lights get closer. So the darkness was their little shield. The light is brighter on Shedeur more than ever. So he has a 2020 vision, bro. In fact, I want my glasses on because I'm going to go in on a couple of these fuckboys, bro. I'm not going to lie. I need my glasses. If these are on, I'm violating anybody educational purpose. I feel like it is what it is, bro. No friendship today, even though I love y'all. We got to keep on code the way Mayo people do. We got to stay on code. Oh, I might give y'all 4 to 5 hours a day. Just let me cook with nothing but receipts. I'm just talking about this one topic right now. We'll move to the next. Let's stay on it for a little bit. Shout out to my beautiful mod snipers and everybody in that comment sections. You feel me? To look at what Tom Brady did, you'll be a fool to not know how he moves. Tom Brady always been fake. You don't think his wife knew he was a fake dude that's underdeveloped, not only in the bed, but performance as a husband? Let's be real. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. And I dropped my wine. I'm about to pour up another one. I got wine and my beer, educational purpose. I don't lie about my laws. Look, I just dropped my wine. It's not stopping. No, it can't stop the show. It's either in you or it's not. You're either a brave, proud, strong black brother and sister, or you're just a Jiminy Cricket waiting for Pinocchio to become a real boy. I don't know what type of Negroes we have today, but I can smell the bitch in you. You got to keep far away from me. If you feel like doing something to me, do what you got to do, but don't talk to me, bruh. Stop sending me threats and all. Just do it, bruh. I've been raised by real killers, allegedly, bruh. Real street dudes, and I'm not even a street dude. They don't do all that yapping. So all you black raccoon niggas who want to cater to the males who's been sending me threats, you seen what I sent back to you. I gave all you niggas a location, allegedly. That's it. There should be no more back and forth. Once a nigga give you goddamn a location to find him at, shut your police ass up. Because what you trying to make me do when you get hurt and your mama is in that black dress crying to my baby, ma'am, your baby was a bitch ass nigga. You're trying to set me up so if something happened to you, playboy, it was bless one. Now I can't even raise my kids no more. You a thug, ain't you, gangster? So when a nigga give you the location, that's it. Stop all that yapping. I gotta deal with the mothers of my kids. Somebody said you drunk. And nah, you know what? I was going to give him that action, but he's a zesty nigga that want me to kiss him or whatever. We're going to put him on a 30 minutes timeout. Hey, nigga, you told me I'm drunk. I didn't even drink anything yet. The scary thing about bitch niggas like you know I'm not drunk, but you're turned on by me. You wanted me to flame you up so you can get hard one time. What type of zesty, menstrual, rainbow niggas are you, bruh? Nah, bruh, I like women, cuz. Fall back, Otis. It ain't your part of the show right now. In 30 minutes, come back. I'll be happy to flame your bitch ass. But this time, I'll pay you $5 because you're not worth anything else. Give me your Cash App in 30 minutes. I'll pay you $5 and I might up it to 20, but you got to put your mama or your bitch on the phone line so I can cuss that raggedy bitch out too for producing a weak ass nigga like you in this world. I don't care what nationality you is. I just got to let that bitch know what type of weak ass son you produced out here. Your son is out here trying to sneak up on men to love him. Like, what you doing, ho? Take care of your raggedy son. He's in the presence of real ones right now. He got to know what it is. You ain't never gave that boy a whooping. So all he does is troll grown men on the internet all day. No wonder the bastard can't take care of them dirty kids he got. Stinky diapers everywhere. Raggedy trailer park bitches looking for BBCs to suck on. Do you got any smoke on you? No, bitch. Get away from me. Ew. Ugh. I don't even like y'all anyways. Maybe a sister I might preach to so I could get, not you, ew, get away from me. Ain't Brad and Chad over there, they love you? Or you can call Shay Shay. He seems perfectly fine to deal with you 19-year-old male women. Go find one of them tap dancing jesters. Back to regularly scheduled programming. Skip Bayless exposed the real and he got ridiculed. Let's go, man.
I am worn out from watching the first 3 rounds of the NFL draft. Pick after pick after pick, starting with the second overall pick. I was on the edge of my seat waiting for his name.
I'm gonna make somebody a movie star, but later I'm gonna say, Lord Humming, next time get a VPN. You just exposed yourself, but I'm gonna show later in the show who you are. Hold on, I don't want to block you. Hold on, I did a mistake, y'all. Y'all, this is the fun part about doing this stream. I'm going to tell you what he just wrote. Let's unblock him, but let's also before I put on my timeout, he said blacks have mastered playing the victim role. You know what? I'm going to make other white people agree with me about you. I'm going to put you on timeout for only 10 minutes because I'm going to prove to everybody how loser most of you and your kind are. You say we mastered the art of playing victim, right? Let me put my big face on the screen. Hey, he thought he was going to affect me with it. Bro, I feel good. I feel superior to you when you speak like that. You say we're the ones playing the victims, right? But think about it. I'm not your brother. I don't even like your kind, your racist kinds, that is. And we're the victims, but every day you try to get the professional victims' attention. You got like 100 male boys and male cowards who got their own platform. Why are you not over there? Because I know you, boy. You're the weakest thing God has ever created. He created you so my people can see these little weak ones, and he allowed you to get power over us because we let God down. You're not ready for this, cuz. It don't work on me. Maybe some crying professional victim it works on. I know you, Chad. Chad, come here. You're so weak and effeminate. I laugh at you. I wouldn't even put a finger on you. If I smacked you like the other guy we talked to, he said, bless one, I reported you. You people are the victims. You worry about blacks all day. In fact, we're in our own little clubs over here. I'm not at your house, Chad. If I was in your house, I wouldn't even put my wood in that dirty girl you call a male wife. Ew. I wouldn't even nut on her, to be honest with you. No. I got superpowers. Why would I secure her life by giving her some strong kids? No, you people are dying out. Instead of you trolling black people, why don't you procreate more? You see what your scientists are saying? You people are about to be out of here in the next 50 years. I got like 200 kids alone. I should be the #1 enemy to you. Forget about black people right now. DJ Bless One by himself is a threat, educational purpose, because the amount of kids he's producing out here. Meanwhile, you have to go to the doctor just to get even one child. It takes you 30 years to create even one child, bruh. You got to pay $200,000. This bitch can't produce nothing. You can't, Chad. And Brad, you got more problems than worrying about blacks being a victim. And the sad part is, it's a beautiful day today. Why do you care about me not liking you? Are you begging me to be your friend? Let's say if I was a professional victim, why do you care? Look, he got 100 accounts, y'all. Hey, now hey, chat, when Tony Belonga come, I got to get rid of him now. He proved my point, but now it's not. Let's get back to it. It's not even fun no more, bro. These niggas, no wonder their wives cheat on them. Their wives are in Pornhub. You just see a big black, you know what, in their mouth is. I understand. Hey, white females, I love y'all. I'm going to treat y'all not like our queens, but with highly respect, because I see the plight of male women, what you have to deal with. Look at your men. They think their military force is strong. No, Mayo men have mastered the art of creating certain weapons to destroy the world. They tell you that in the scriptures, so they think it makes them strong. No, you're the devil. The devil has always had the tools and vessels to destroy the chosen people. I'm not like, and you're not one of the strong Mayo men. You think a real racist, strong Mayo man who conquers worlds, who has corporations and business would be on my live stream trying to get my attention? You're a loser, bruh. I'm not even mad. Let me take a sip, bruh. I'm using you to edify the room so my people can see how I'm trying to uplift my people by making them realize how weak your people are. I mean, just crumble like pretzels, just so weak. This weak thing think he controlled the world. Look at him, y'all. I told y'all thought I put him on timeout. He came right back in the room, y'all. He got 200 accounts. Y'all don't believe me? Even other Mayo men are loving this stream because they hit me up every day. Bro, keep going hard. You are not telling no lies. Because one thing about Mayo people I know, you know who hates them the most? Other Mayo people, because they kill their families, they kill the kids, they kill the dogs. Brad, whatever you do, Brad, please leave the goldfish alone, because I've been studying you people. After you're done wiping your entire families out, wiping the dogs and everybody, for some strange reason, you enjoy killing the goldfish. I don't care what you do to your own. Do what you gotta do, bruh. You're the usual suspect. Could you please leave the goddamn goldfish alone? I love goldfish. What did the goldfish do? The goldfish didn't sleep with that black neighbor down the street. Your wife did. Why does the goldfish have to die too, bruh? Can you leave the goldfish alone? I mean, go create more fake accounts and troll black people. I mean, it doesn't hurt me if more of you Mayo men stop having babies, stop sleeping with your wives, and you just troll us all day. Checkmate, we win. If more of you creatures are just creating these fake troll accounts, you're crying. I thought I was a professional victim. Bitch, why are you crying about me talking to my people? You're just so weak and disgusting to look at. Just looking at y'all, I want to throw up, bro. Like, how can God make such a weak, pathetic little being, bro? Look at you, bro. Look at you, bruh. You don't even believe in yourself. You didn't even have no comfort in, because a real one like you wouldn't say cute, passive aggressive words. You would have just cussed me out. I told y'all he has 100 accounts. Moderators, you know what to do to him. This nigga got 100 accounts. Hey, I'm going to leave him alone. In fact, y'all, let him do what he got to do. Maybe my mods will get rid of him. Maybe they won't, but I'm tired, bro. It's a million billions of frail, weak males out. Actually, it's not no billions. I just lied. It's probably only like 200 millions of them left because they don't sleep with their women. How can they procreate and make kids if they're busy stalking black people all day? Now, let's get back to the number one Mayo who I do love, Skip Bayless. Let's go. Hey, y'all, leave him alone. Moderators, if he becomes a nuisance, get rid of this frail creature because he exhibited something beautiful for our supporters. They, even the ones who hate me are going, damn, you just fucking proved blessed when correct about us. What are you doing, Brad? Go away. We're supposed to look strong. You're fucking creating fake accounts. How can that hurt him? Black this and black this, nigger that, chicken, fried chicken, watermelon. We know your playbook. It's like so pathetic right now. Jesus Christ. Ugh. And you stepping fetchings bow down to these cowards? Gee, man, go in the military and learn how to defend yourself. Something. Go in the hood and get in a fight and learn how to defend. Because you stepping fetchings be crying for these creatures? Look at them. And then when their trolling don't work, I'm going to report you. I'm going to report you. All right, let's go, Skip Bayless. I'm done. I had enough entertainment. Let's go.
To be called because he is him. He is he. He is it. He should have gone first overall. And the NFL should be ashamed of itself for what it has now done over 3 rounds of the draft to Shedeur Sanders. I'm worn out because I'm so sickened and I'm so saddened over what this league just did to this kid and in turn to his father. I've been doing this for a long time. You can look at my track record on the draft. I'm pretty good, especially at the quarterbacks, at picking the quarterbacks. I would have taken Shedeur Sanders first overall, and I dug in on this before the college football season even started. I would have taken him 2nd overall if I were the Cleveland Browns. I definitely would have taken him 3rd overall if I were the New York Football Giants. It was outrageously obvious that he's the best thrower of the football in the draft. He's the best pure passer in the draft. He's the toughest college quarterback I have ever witnessed. Over and over, watched every snap he took for 2 years at Colorado. The most deadly accurate thrower of the football in all of college football has not been drafted over 3 rounds. The clutchest quarterback I saw in all of college football.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was on mute. The Mayo creature keeps coming back with new accounts. I guarantee you he has 2,000 accounts. You guys thought I was lying? I told you, Mayo men create fake accounts all day because they're addicted to you. I don't want y'all to give him any attention. The only people we'll give attention to, even if they're racist, it's cool if they're racist, but let them be on topic. If they're just saying crap all day, would you really go back and forth with a brick wall? I only addressed them so his people could see how embarrassing their own kind are. You get what I'm saying? I'm smart like that. I got taught by the best. I wanted his people to see where my powers come from so they can see that their peers are busy trolling black folks all day. That's all I wanted to do. But he thinks he's going to be the 15 minutes of fame guest star of the show. No. Let him waste time by keep creating fake accounts and hopping in here, because I'm gonna give y'all a secret that all content creators know. It actually helps you in the algorithm, good or bad. Soulja Boy taught us that years ago. When they write all this, the engagements go up. So I kind of like it. It don't do nothing to me. I just have to utilize him for a little bit. So let him do 100 more accounts. Just get rid of him, but don't engage with him. That way he's doing free exercise. He's doing all this. They got multiple accounts. Let them do it. Don't talk to them. Let them work today. Because it's not going to stop this show. I'm going to still call them Mayo creatures and all that. They're going to crash out. Look, he's crashing out right now. You guys can do it and I'll help you, but we're going to keep going with the show. We just do things different here, bro. You feel me? He's still crashing out for my attention. Go ahead, Skip.
Again and again and again has not been drafted for 3 effing rounds of the draft. Why is that? Is it about football or is it personal? The NFL should be ashamed because I don't know what you want to call this. Shedeur and his father got blackballed, or if you want to call it whiteballed, call it whiteballed. Whatever it was, they got balled out. They got voted out. It's like a secret memo was distributed. Don't take him. Let's teach him a lesson. Let's teach Deion a lesson. You can't act like that. It's got to be personal because it cannot be about football. If we're just doing football, and my friend Mel Kiper has been doing this almost as long as I have, if we're doing football, Mel Kiper, who's no fool, had Shedeur Sanders ranked 5th overall on his big board, 1 notch ahead of Cam Ward. I had him first. So if it's not football, what is it? Are there racial undertones here? Racist undertones? You be the judge. Racism is so hard to sort of grasp and...
So Skip, look, I don't want copyright issues, but Skip Bayless is so real. I could play this whole 15 minutes I know he ain't gonna copyright strike us, but I got too much content to talk about today where we'll go back and forth with Skip when you guys call in and hit the StreamYard. I want to get through the receipts. But Skip Bayless, man, courageous brother. He's been here for years. He's not just some regular pundit. He was not that great of an athlete, but he played. Most of the pundits today don't play. They're trying to get rid of Skip Bayless because I know a lot of his peers hate the fact that he love us. They hate the fact that he defend us. He stands bold in the Lions' den. They can't stand Skip Bayless, bro. I be telling y'all that. Shout out to one of Skip Bayless' assistants who hit us up when we were trying to get an interview. And instead of Skip Bayless ignoring me, he sent an assistant and he said some good words. Like, he don't really do interviews. Like, this is before Skip Bayless had many social media platforms. If you've been a supporter of Skip Bayless like me, you know him and Charles Barkley always stayed away from social media. It took a lot of people to convince Skip to finally do it. Skip loves his job. And one thing we know, if he goes against Tom Brady like that, bro, that's all I needed to know, bro. In over 2 decades and a half, since I was in, like, I say 8th grade, because Skip Bayless, we've been watching him since he had Cold Pizza on ESPN. Forget about First Take. Since Cold Pizza, Skip Bayless has always let people know what was going on with Tom Brady, how he loves Brady and all that. To see him go against Brady told me everything I needed to know. It suggests someone of heavy influence let him furthermore know about what Tom Brady did. You would have to be an idiot not to know Tom Brady got major influence with the Raiders. You want me to go further? If Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, let me give you the Mayo quarterbacks who they love to death. Joe Montana, Tom Brady. I'm not going to say Steve Young. They kind of hate Steve Young a little bit because he's kind of like a dual threat quarterback. I used to see them take jabs at Steve Young for running a lot. So I don't think they like Steve Young for real. Steve Young is thorough. Steve Young, he might say slick things, but Steve Young know exactly what I'm trying to preach about right now. Shout out to Steve Young, who went to BYU, by the way. I used to play Steve Young on the video games back in the 90s, but let's keep going. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. If Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, and Tom Brady, the 3 GOATs of their world, they're not my GOATs. You'll never see me. They're good. GOATs? You mean Tom Brady? The one who flashed that female in college? I'm not going to say allegedly. I double dare him to do something. A Peyton Manning who flashed his genitals at a female when he was at Tennessee and the entire world swept it under the rug. But these Mayo people try to pretend they love their women. They love what they got to go through. You got to understand that, bro. These people are wicked. Look at him now in the These people their women know this. Most Mayo men are useless. It's only about 5% of Mayo people who actually take over, who actually combat, you feel me, the world and control and conquer other worlds. You really think if there was 100 Mayo men who took over the world, not even that 100 would count on the amount that actually is in charge. In fact, these Mayo creatures are delusional. The ones who actually do rule the world of Mayo people is only about 0 point something percent, and they control and enslave educational purpose these other Mayos you see in the comment sections too. Most educated, intelligent Mayo people know I'm telling the truth. So when you see these people go around you, how could I be afraid of you when you troll all day? You're useless. You're useless to your own kind. You're useless around the world. You're useless to black people, and you're useless to America. At this point, what are you worth? I don't blame you. In fact, I'm commending you. I'm telling you you're allowed to keep doing the fake accounts in here. Please get my engagement up because you're useless. I mean, in the military, you are weaker than us. You guys were so scary in the military. You guys were unaliving yourself because your girl, she cheated on me, bro. I can't live with myself no more. What? Niggas get cheated on every day. You know what I do when I got cheated on and I went to Iraq? I just found the next fine military soldier, females, of course. We're not you guys. And it's a lot of them, she gave me this type of job. She said, you can cheer up, blessed one. I got you. I'll make you feel better. And she gave me a sloppy toppy. I drank some beer and that was it. But you guys get cheated on? You create the accounts, everybody got to die. So no, you're the #1 danger to yourself. So go ahead, have fun. It's like Thanksgiving. Go to the little kids table and go have fun. We're at the big people tables right now during Thanksgiving. Give these weak Chads and Brads a crayon and tell them go create more. I know you hate me. I would hate me too if I defeat you in every way. I would hate you too, man. I'm taller than you. I look better than you. I could take I don't even want your bitch, but I could take her if I want to. In fact, if I take your girl, I'll just pass her down the street, bro. Let me be quiet, bro. I don't think we're supposed to say that. Educational, man, let me stop, man. When I seen your people, the main thing I used to see was the brothers running these choo-choo trains, and I was just like, but I was told that these people, let me leave that alone. We'll do that later. Let's get to the other Mayo people that we want. I got too much receipts, y'all. Let's get to that. Let's get to that. So you got two creatures, right? Let me see if I can put them up here right quick. These two creatures right here, y'all. Mike Florio, let me say his name properly because I want people to understand this has to be said. Mike Florio, there he goes. The Mayo in control. Mike Florio, the guy that goes out his way. Somebody said black people are never racist. We combat the racists with love and peace. Now kick rocks, bro. Black people are not racist. We just love each other and we're too powerful. So you turn into the professional victim. But Mike Florio, who doesn't waste time to call out black folks, and the raccoon Jiminy Cricket known as Chris Sims, who was a failure in college at Texas. He tried to replace Major Applewhite and be the new Texas darling. He's basically Quinn Ewers ×2 minus the wins. That's Chris Sims. The most beautiful thing I seen happen to Chris Sims that made me celebrate, that made me cheer, Chris Sims, when he played for Tampa Bay, man, I loved it. I was tired of the media overhyping this overrated, weak quarterback. When I seen him, I'm not going to tell you what kind of injury it was because we're on YouTube. I challenge all of you beautiful people, Mayo, blacks, Spanish, everybody, to go to Google and not now, do it on your own time. Go look at what injury he had that forced him to retire. When I seen him on the ground and he was, and all the Mayo people was crying for Chris Sims, I was one of them little dudes in 8th grade or 9th grade going like this. Oh, so beautiful. You know the way they celebrated Trayvon Martin being eliminated? I'm one of them who match. I don't cry. I'll never be a professional victim. I really believe in scripture, an eye for an eye. I stood there and I was so amazed by it. I was like, God is real. I had to listen to all these racist Mayo pundits on Fox Sports, on NBC, CBS, just saying everything about Chris Sims like he was the second coming of Jesus Christ. I was like, God is real. When that big black thunder dude laid the woods on Chris Sims and he didn't get up, I got to watch my words, y'all. I think I almost shed a tear like, God, you know our pain, God. Thank you, God. That's what you probably think I'm faking it. If my twin brother came up here, my twin brother said, we can't stand these Mayo overrated. We love Mayo quarterbacks, but the overrated ones who get highlight, like Dan Orlovsky, boy, you getting exposed next right after this. Dan Orlovsky, I'm on your tail, boy. John Shaft gave us $1 billion and said, talk your ish, black man. No disrespect, but the days of marching are over. We stepping out. You know what I'm saying, John? Let me give you that donation award, bro. Man, I'm not going to bring out the women today, but maybe later, but we got to give you the award, bro. No more turning the other cheek. I'm telling you, chat, I see some of them in the comments. Notice I'm not addressing them. I'm a drill sergeant to these weak Mayo boys. In fact, when you go in the military, who's the main drill sergeants? They pick us. Well, can't no frail little thing like that be my drill sergeant. All my drill sergeants were brothers. Exactly. I don't no weak, frail dude yelling at me. Do some push-ups. I seen 19 and 18-year-olds slamming you drill sergeants. You need majority melanated drill sergeants. They can fix up the United States of America. Us, we're the real American patriots. You go in the military, I used to think, damn, bro, when I joined the military, I thought these Mayo men, the way they crash up on us, I thought they loved their countries. You go in the military and it's majority Spanish and black people. This is factual. You feel me? Factual. Shout out to Mac in the chat. He said, I politely watched the video. You see what I'm saying? Let's go in right here. Shout out to Mac, man. You feel me? Let them work. When I tell you to let them work, it works for us in the algorithm, and everybody because their male counterparts are going to be interested now, which is what we want, guys. So let's keep going. He probably crying right now. Damn, Bless, I'm keep creating accounts. You're getting me tired, bruh. Please, you're supposed to submit to me. Your bitch don't even submit to you. Shut up, Mayo, man. But let's get back to these Mayos right here. Forget what I was saying about Chris Sim. You're going to research it later. I just wanted to give you guys a quick history on these feral creatures. So I'm not going to play much of their content because they're probably going to, copyright, but we're going to use the fair use practice so they can't copyright us. So they get on here, right? And one thing we know about these people love telling us that us melanated brothers are criminals. Us melanated brothers are weak or whatever. We laugh at people's pain. Right now, they're talking about, remember me, guys? I was one of the few brothers who said, rest in peace to Austin Metcalf, and I hope the family of Carmelo, you feel me? Everybody involved, my prayers and thoughts to them, because at the end of the day, whether you're on the side of Carmelo or Austin, we lost two young 17-year-old teenagers, regardless of how you look at it. And my heart was broken for both families because that's what human beings does. But these male creatures are not human. But I did say rest in peace to Austin. I had everybody mad at me, both males or whatever. But I stood on my grounds. I'm a man first and I'm a father. I care about humans. So you would think with Shedeur dreams being shattered, he didn't sleep with these dudes, girls or nothing. You would think since these guys are always crying, these real professional victims, the male men's, you would think that they'll be the ones to actually feel bad for what. I'm not saying they have to like Shedeur. You would just think that after a guy trolls Shedeur like that, Shedeur is on the draft. In fact, before I play this, I'll show the video later. I want to play this first. We're going to make a movie today, y'all. Do y'all mind right quick? I actually want to play what happened to Shedeur first. So the Bible says precepts upon precepts. You probably worrying about why is Morgan Wallen on the screen with me, right? Number one, y'all know Bless won't listen to all type of music. You know Morgan Wallen is one of my he's not my favorite country singer, my new favorite country singer. Morgan Wallen gets hated on by his male peers because he loves black people. So a lot of country people hates Morgan for how he mixes up with melanated people. Shout out to Judah Israel. I talked to him the other day. Good brother right there. He says, shalom, salute, in your face talk, no chaser. That's the only way I want my drink. You feel me? You feel me, Judah? That's the only way I want my drink. No chasers, just straight. No ice, no nothing. You feel me, brother? Let me give you love right quick before we keep going on. Oh, this is going to make sense, y'all. I don't waste people's time. I don't. Let me give this brother some love right quick. Yeah, we got to make these Mayo trolls work today, but let's get back to the scripture. So I got Morgan Wallen here. Oh, you're going to love that video later. Don't worry about it. Cam Ward, I told you they was going to treat you like Shedeur. Just because you Negrumps get the biggest piece of chicken in that NFL plantation or any segment of the community, it doesn't stop you from being the same thing they look at Shedeur. Oh, I'm going to show y'all that later. Just wait. Let's get to the other part. Just wait. Let's get to Mr. O. Let me show you who face we want to talk about. I got too much receipts, bruh. I don't got time to play games. Let's get with it. So this guy on the screen you see here, Jeff Oldbridge. His name is Jeff Oldbridge, but my nickname for him is Jeff the Old Bitch. You can say Jeff Bitch or Jeff the Old Bitch. I'm not calling him Jeff Oldbridge. He lost that privilege to be called the right name. First of all, why isn't he arrested yet? You release vital information that was only given out to selected executives, part of that NFL fraternity. They do it that way so people don't get doxxed, so professional information doesn't get released out there. And what happened is this creature over here, known as Jeff the Old Bitch, what he did was provided with Shedeur's phone number to his weak son. I don't know. His son looked like some type of educational purpose mulatto. Let me show y'all his son right quick. This is not doxing. This is from a public information. His son is on a college football team. But this guy right here, he don't even look Mayo. He look like he'll be in a good Nuncut Chicks films, bro. You think about what I just said. Now, hey, V-Mint, hey, all the people who donated, I'm about to let me just give y'all love right now. Hang on. We on fire today. Let me just give y'all love right quick. Shout out to everybody donating. V-Mint gave $2 donation and said, DJ Bless One, Boomer Eisen just told on the NFL owners. Let me copy this. I'm going to make a video about that. I've been on fire, bro. No sleep or nothing. Let me make a video about this on my next uploaded video. Thank you for that. Let me give you a donation reward right quick. Hold on. That part, salute to you. Now let's read the other one. I can't read the whole name, but it says Morning. Morning gave $1 trillion and said, Shedeur fans, let's buy his jerseys from his websites, not from the thieving colonizers. You know what? I'm not going to give you a donation banners. I'm just going to give you a round of applause for that. Beautiful. That was beautiful what you just put there. And I do know guys like you and women like you make me go hard in the paint. Boomer Eisen, I don't know if I'm going to flame you or not, but I'm definitely going to research that. That's why I said the best medicine you can have as a content creator are your supporters. They give me, everything you see me do is by the strength of the supporters. That's it. Now, Jeff, the old bitch, this is his son right here. Jax, the old bitch. You feel me? Now, Jax, the old, I can't keep saying the B word, so I'm going to say their last name sometimes. Jax, old bitch, got the phone number from his weak father. I thought the NFL was going to condemn him, and we're going to get that to that. They didn't exercise any disciplinary action on him. They said it, but just like the police department, when they kill one of us and they go, oh, we're having an internal investigation, which just means we're going to investigate it ourselves and find out our brother didn't do anything wrong. That's what the Atlanta Falcons just did for this coward right here. And if y'all want to see the video, I got a new angle for y'all. What we're going to play is just not his son only talking. We're going to have the one with Shedeur on the phone, and you can see the moment when Shedeur was getting happy and he thought he actually was drafted. It's going to make sense with Mike Florio and Chris Sims. I have to show you this first before I play the video. Everything has to connect. Everything has to be checkered and dotted to make sense when you're organized. Look at it.
Hey, is this Shedeur? This is Mickey Loomis here, the GM of the New Orleans Saints. How you doing? This is Mickey Loomis here, GM of the Saints.
How you doing?
Good, how are you, man?
Good, been waiting on you.
Yeah, we have. It's been a long wait, man. We're going to take you with our next pick right here, man.
This ain't gonna be nothing to
Hey, but you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, man. Sorry about that.
What does that mean?
What? What did he say?
I don't know.
How you gonna ask us what it mean and you was on the phone?
You heard that?
You said you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Why did he call?
What the fuck?
Hey, that's fucked
I
up.
don't know what that was. It's 50-50. But nobody got this number though.
It was private.
Did they just troll, bro?
It can't.
Man, he just got trolled, bro. They tripping now, fam. Now I'm gonna crash out, bro.
It is what it is. They said we're gonna tell you what the next pick, but you gotta wait a little bit longer. That's wild. It is what it is.
Think about it.
It makes the story better.
The quarterback after the top two, with number one, Cam Ward went one, Jackson Dart went late first. Now he gets the third quarterback off the board. Saints have don't say
Who?
At the peak, Atlanta's
The Saints.
the weather
They taking
Carolina
who?
Tampa Bay favorable.
No, they ain't pick nobody yet.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, I'm sitting here trying to read the body language of the people.
Yeah, me too.
I'm looking at Brandon Staley, the defensive coordinator. I'm going, does he look happy? Kellen Moore happy? Which one of these guys is really looking at Mickey Loomis going, hey, thank you for giving me the guy I wanted? You would think
Where that ball at?
with quarterback and
Where the football
given
at?
Derek Carr's health situation would be something that they would want to impress. But wide receiver, the availability of their wide receivers right now, they have some health issues with wide receivers. But that'd be a position that they look at and they say, we're going to be able to take care of Kellen Moore. They're going to have his fingerprints all over the
Who'd they get? They didn't say yet. Sure.
Let's finish switch up.
What's up, Green Bay?
Nobody got chose yet.
All right. With the 40th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints select Tyler Shuck, quarterback. Louisville.
Switch it up.
Quarterback?
There it is.
Wow.
One of the most intriguing prospects.
Wow.
He's 26 years old in September. He played parts of 7 seasons in college. Look at the reaction.
You got the phone, but who got that number?
From the dog.
They look at who numbered it
in
is.
Texas Tech.
Okay, we played it. The most disgusting thing I've seen. So you guys just watched that video, right? We'll revert back to that later. When I read scripture, which is life in general, it ain't just the Bible. The Bible teaches you that precepts upon precepts. So now we can get back to Mike Florio and Chris Sims, the failed quarterback, because it's all going to make sense. Because you guys want to know why is Blessed One talking about them and what's going on. Well, you guys felt the hatred you just felt watching that video. The diabolical son of Jeff Ulbrich, who's the coordinator of Atlanta Falcons. You would think the whole world, no matter who we hate, who we don't like, nobody can do that to each other. You could be a racist mayo in the chat. I'm not going to let people violate your kids and family like that. You got to have a code of honor and a code of ethic. But as we can see, majority of them who love calling us the usual suspects, they have been the most nightmare on the planet of Earth. Every scripture, every doctrine, I don't care what group of people you are, but every non-Mayo people know I'm telling the truth. Even Mayo people know I'm telling the truth. There's only been one group of people on this planet Earth who has terrorized, who has tarnished, who has obliterated and genocide the entire populations on this earth and scorched the earth with their man-made weapons. And that's Mayo people. I don't hate majority of you guys, but the ones who defend these, the ones who stand up to be monstrous, you see them trolling in the chats. We're not even paying attention to them because I want the world to see this. They're wicked as possible. Wicked. I have to do this no matter what the world gets rid of me or canceled me. I'ma still produce kids who are gonna have to say my dad was a man. That's the most, fuck that YouTube award. My kids telling me my dad's a man. Bro, no matter what Mayo people do to me, I get to, bro, I let it hang out when they, bro, that's the most superpowers I feel, bro. My dad's a man, you feel me? Because they're not men. Their women know these Mayo men are not men. So they go through life with a grudge on themselves. Can you imagine you can't perform in the bedroom? You're supposed to be this powerful thing. You can't perform in the bedroom. You can't perform in the classrooms. You can't perform on the field. You can't perform in life. They have billions of dollars and they still unalive themselves because they're, look, when you have clones, which is what they are, we're the chosen ones, the chosen people. The clones of ours can't be strong as the original. So they break like little, we went through everything and we still smile. They break if they can't pay their cell phone bills, the whole family got to die. If they can't, they had a car accident today. It's over with. You take their money from them. They have nothing left. They're not going to go to the shelters, although it's majority of them in the shelters. They don't know what to do with themselves. They're not ready for this jungle and this spiritual warfare. Look at them. They use their days all day instead of advancing their race so they can make sure their group of lineage lives long ever after. They're defeated. They gave up. They gave up. So they troll all day. Like, look at them. How could you get mad at them trolling you? You should embrace their trolling. Like, look at this frail creature. Look at him. I thought he was powerful. Look at him. Shout out to Sky Swizzy for $1 trillion he just gave us. He said, bless one, reveal the real for the people. You know it, bro. They think canceling is going to work. They better go know my history, bro. They better know multiple platforms. We can cancel you. Can you cancel me as a man? I think not. So I win regardless, Mayo. But let's look at what I got to put out here for my donators like Sky Swizzy. Boy, I got the racists dying for my attention. I thought on Twitter, y'all be telling me I'm low IQ, but I'm so low IQ, you're spending your entire nights and days to get my attention with fake accounts. I keep othering that so it can hurt you even more. I'm making you crash out. You don't even notice it. This nigga got 300 accounts, but it's multiple. Oh, damn, my snipers got me. Shout out to McChilson. This like going rabbit hunting or something right now. Go. Nice try, silly rabbits. Tricks are for kids. Anyways, back to these other two males here. So looking at Mike Florio and Chris Sims, the failed quarterback, whose father was not that great of a quarterback too. I don't care who says what. It's a whole lineage of failures. So look how we felt looking at Shedeur going through this, right? I think everybody, black, white, Spanish, Asians, everybody felt, damn, bruh, this is disgusting. Who does that to a human being? But look at this idiot Mike Florio. We're only going to play about 1 to 2 minutes of this because you know they're going to try to come for me. Y'all know it. So Mike Florio, you feel me? He learned that if he's Mayo, it's all right for him to always be a hypocrite. I got tired of exposing him and Chris Sims. If you go to this platform, I've been exposing them for multiple years, but it doesn't really work because the power structure are their own peers. So if I said what they said or did on national TV to Shedeur, I would be fired before my 12 o'clock shadow could come in. So I'm going to press play, and I want you to see what these scavengers, vagabonds, you know, one that roams from place to place, what this vagabond Mike Florio and Chris Sims the scrub. Look at how they laugh at Shedeur, dreams being shattered in front of the world. Oh, you say it's not about race. Then why is it only one group of people celebrating a man that doesn't play for your football team? In fact, he doesn't even play against your team. So why are all this one group of people, Mayo of course, so infatuated to celebrate Shedeur losing? Why are they not focusing on running the world, getting into Harvard? Because Harvard don't even accept them. Harvard only get prestigious families of the ones that count. So the Mayo people you see trolling your internet, they're the Hicks that lives in the outback. They're the part of white society who has rejected them already. So they're stuck. They're in a conundrum. They don't know what to do with themselves. They're not accepted by their Mayo peers. They're definitely not accepted by us. So their only superpower left is to make fun of you. You see Mike Florio, he's one of them. You see Chris Sims, their only superpowers is to ridicule you, make fun of you, and don't let it not work. When they're trolling don't work, laughing at you don't work, there are violent people. These people are very violent. I need you to be careful. Don't try this at home, kids. These people are violent as violent could be. I mean, if you thought the devil was violent, then you ain't never ran across a worthless Mayo man. Jesus Christ. Because notice I didn't call their women worthless. Their women can do something. I mean, you see our brothers sleep with them and make our lineage last longer. So their women count, but their men, worthless. Shout out to the donation by Mike 298 who gave $1 trillion and said that was wicked and evil and shows there is a percent of them that are concerned about us, to mock us, to break our spirit. But we are stronger with God. It's probably 95% of them, to be real with you, bro. Let me give you a donation. Shout out to Dwayne Richards in the chat. But you guys got to understand, bro, These males are very dangerous. The Bible warns you about Esau. All scriptures, the hieroglyphics warn you about this group of people. All doctrines, all their own science books warned you about them. If you go to the Library of Congress, which Andrew Jackson hates the Library of Congress because we found a lot of secrets about Andrew Jackson. He was one of the main male presidents that suffered through insecurities. I'm a historian too. And to my male people out there, I know more of your history than you. And that gotta bother you. I lived through history and learning about who my enemies are. Your people taught me to do that. Why do you think I joined the military? Me and my brothers knew we were gonna be in the military because I'm a war man. You feel me? I'm a scripture man. I had to go in your military to learn about you people, but let me press play to show you how he conducts himself. You know, Mike Florio, who calls out mostly black players all day on his platform, who seems to never want to call out his own peers because that whole company was only here to be a microphone to talk bad about you, beautiful sisters and brothers. Never forget that these industries, these media platforms are all one big tangle, and they're only here. They're like a big troll. You see these little trolls who are coming in the comment sections. You know why they're not bothering me? Because you watch these trolls all day. It's called ESPN. It's called Fox News. It's called CNN, BET. Yes, I said BET and Viacom, BET. BET ain't like what it was no more in the 90s. Yes, BET. All these structures are here to have this propaganda spilled around. It's not to make them feel a certain way about you because they hate you already. It's for you so you can have the psychosis of a weakling out here. So every day you could wake up, why does the male people hate me? Then next thing you know, you're converted into a stepping fetching like Stephen A. Smith or all the tap dancers we got. That's why these media are here. They understand if your voice becomes too powerful. One thing about melanated brothers and sisters, no matter how worse we are, even the scripture shows you that. Who did God go to? He went towards the worst. He went towards the prostitutes. He went towards the killers, and he changed their life instantly from Saul to Paul. We can keep going with this. You are the scripture, young man, young woman. Don't let none of these coward ingrates change you into who they are. Why do you think these look at these frail creatures? They don't even have intelligence, but yet you're worried about what they say about you. Stop worrying about what they say about you. I'm not a professional victim. What I do with these videos is take the flashlight and I flash it on them. Why do you think they're crashing out right now? And I love that shit. It gets my wood hard. On my mama, I ain't lying. No, I ain't said nothing zesty. It gets me hard, bruh. Educational purpose to know I got so much power. This insolent little weakness who's supposed to be superior than me, look at him. He has to listen to me. He has to work for me. He has to create, when he's creating the fake accounts, he's working. I got that boy on the plantation. Oh, he's working for me. You best believe it. I got that boy working. He ain't fucking his hoe. He's not taking care of his raggedy family. He's not going to the clubs with his other Jim Bobs and Brads. He's here right now. That's, man, let's get a round of applause for the Most High in this bitch. Can't no weak male man make me cry. The only people I ever cried for was my people because I love y'all. Even the ones who beat me, I love y'all, man. Let's go. The culture says thank you for being a strong black man. I just made a video about the weak ninjas. No, you don't got to be afraid. Or you're protecting my channel. Shout out to you. And that's why I love us. Man, let me say that again, what you wrote. Thank you for being a strong king, emperor, black man. I just made a video about the weak stepping fetchings. I'm gonna go thorough for you, family. Let's play this for you right quick. Okay, we're done with the theatrics. Now I want you to look at these two males. I'm gonna press play and y'all tell me if I'm lying or not. You feel me? In fact, I'm gonna take the comment section out the way, not y'all's one, but the one on the screen, so you can see Chris Sims, the coward, passive-aggressive dude that he is. You can see his snickering, laughing at Shedeur. Hang on, let me get this out the way right quick. Oh, we got to look at all of it. The Lord says, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. What I look like tap dancing around when the scripture told you to lift up your voice? Now, look at Chris Sims, y'all. Look at his partner, Mike Florio, whatever his name is. Now, I'm going to press play Now, the disclaimer is, if you love your people, this might make y'all crash out. Please don't crash out and embrace their hate. I'm going to press play, but don't get the crying and don't get your napkins. Face the devil. Don't walk around the devil. Don't pretend he's not there. God wants you to look at the devil in the eye and say, be gone, weakling. Don't say Satan and all this extra spirit. No, just tell him what he is. You're weak in every way. Press play. Look.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing.
My bad. I was muted. I'm on fire right now. I was muted because, all right, I'm going to let it play again and then I'm going to say what I was saying. Watch this.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing. We would go.
It was our Thursday night thing. I mean, it was our Thursday night thing. It was our Thursday night thing. Do you see how happy Mike Florio got, ladies and gentlemen? Do you see Chris Sims? He's happy, but at the same time, he's scared and nervous because he knows no matter how evil they are, damn, what we doing is wrong. We're on national TV. You're going to see one of the producers talking to them in their earpiece. And when they talk to them in their earpiece, they kind of switch up their tunes and they're going to try to tap dance and make it look different like they weren't talking about Shedeur. But we caught them already, y'all. They tried to call Jeff Oldbridge's son, Jax, who's 21 years old, a kid. Meanwhile, they've been attacking Deion Sanders' son ever since he went to Colorado. Same age as Jax Oldbridge, same age and everything. Why didn't they call Shedeur a kid? They openly disrespect him like he's 90 years old. Why you're calling Jeff's son a kid? I mean, when we were young, these people are criminals and you guys don't believe me. These people are, look at it again.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations.
I'm glad he said that. He said, thank you, devil. Let the devil shame his own self. You don't gotta shame the devil. He's real good at shaming his own ass. Look, he said, I'm gonna be honest here. There's no statutes of limitations, so they know there was a crime done. And what he said, I'm gonna be candid here. You guys gotta decipher these male people. I went to school with them. Shout out to my mama. Shout out to the black women, because I'm about to expose two-stepping fetching comedians. Oh, we're gonna have fun. Hey, go get y'all a drink, everything. I'm not going nowhere. We're gonna make a movie today. One of the best live streams ever will be here today. You probably think we only got this, skip this. Man, we're going at everybody. You think I'm only coming at it's easy to come at the males. They're the true devil. What I have fun doing is showing you the raccoon Benedict Arnold step infections. I pride myself more in calling out our sellout family members. Oh, we're gonna make a movie calling them out today. But right now, I gotta put a mayo in his place. Not on my BLT sandwich. We love mustard over here. We're not gonna get into that right now. They ain't catch that. Mike Florio, your cop, boy. He said there's no statute of limitations here because he know that was a crime, by the way. When you illegally give someone's information, there are statutes. I'm about to go look for the statutes where they was at in Texas. I'm going to look for the statute because, you know, my kids are in Atlanta, too. I promise you I'm gonna go to Atlanta States. I'm going to record myself going to Atlanta Falcons. asking to speak with the directive. You got my word on that. Y'all don't got to donate to me for that. I'm going to use my own money. I'm going to Atlanta. Bro, we're going to make a movie, bro. I'm going to get kicked out of Atlanta Falcons Stadium. You heard my word. On game day Sunday, they're going to have to kick me out, y'all. I'm not one of your stepping fed. That's my word, bro. They are going to kick me out. Hey, Mike, I'm going to give love to you. But Mike says $5 donation said, but they didn't have any personal information to hurt his neighbors, them, when they prank called. Explain that better. I don't know what you mean by that, but I want to go fast forward. I think I know, but articulate a little bit better. But let me be on fire right quick, and I'm going to show love to you. I got you, gang, because I think I know what you're saying to a certain degree, but elaborate on it better for the people in the chat. But look at this. He said no statute of limitation because we have to find the statutes of how it is and what criminal actions was taken when you gave this personal phone number away. The NFL legally could get sued right now. No ifs and buts about. Go to any attorney. I got plenty of them in my family. Any attorney would tell you who's more culpable and liable for his number to be out there, because now he has to change his phone number. Even though we know Jeff gave his son the phone number, but the one who gave it to Jeff, Shedeur didn't sit down and give his number to Jeff. He gave it to a director personal of the National Plantation Football League. And that National Plantation Football League director gave it to all the executives who are part of the draft, which is a legal thing. But you have to sign certain things. You can't just give their numbers out like that. You feel me? The king of Bakerfield said charges need to be pressed on everyone. No, I'm with you, gang. I don't even believe in cops and all that because I can defend myself. But this matter, you should take it to the cops. It's a legal matter, factual. There ain't no street. We need to apply the street laws to this. Ain't that's what Mayo people tell us? You people don't believe in cops. Well, today I believe in the cops. Someone please call 911. A weak Mayo has been shot down with a weak wood in his pants, his wife lusting after us. I'll do that song later, or we'll do a remix to that. Mike Florio said, I'm gonna be candid about it. That's him telling you, I'm gonna tell the truth without caring about you Negrump's feelings. Let's rewind this, bro. Listen.
The prank call thing, and hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here, because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing. We would go to one of my friend's house and we would brainstorm all these different ways we could prank call, and we'd pull out the phone book and we'd try to think of funny things we could say. I mean, so I get that.
A Mayo weak little guy who was creating 100 fake accounts trolling us. Why aren't you trolling us again? You're making my views go down. I need you to do 10,000 more fake accounts. It's 7:33 p.m. By 8 o'clock, I need you to have 10,000 more fake accounts because now I look like a liar. I told the world most of you Mayo men are weak and you create fake accounts all day. I ain't seen you for like 15, 20 minutes. What happened to you? I need you to keep trolling. You don't want to work for a nigga no more? It's not so fun working for niggas. Is it? We don't give you breaks, do we? Nah, I didn't tell you to take a break. I need, boy, hey, come here, boy. Hey, listen to me, boy. I didn't tell you to take a break, you weak little weasel. Bring your bitch here, but we need you to keep making a fake. Wasn't you saying we was kings? All them weird subjective things you had in the chat, the zesty account names you had. I believe you probably touched your son. I know it. The number one Geppettos we have in the world are Mayo men. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make pedophiles scared again. Please. I know we talking about let's make America great again. No, the truth is America, if you're America first like DJ Bless One, we need to make pedophiles afraid again. Because he was coming with a lot of I don't mind him trolling us, but some of the names he had, are you sure that's making fun of me or is not revealing what you have in your computer system, sir? Sir, I got your IP address already. And what I do, let me tell y'all the truth. To Mayo people who I don't like, I allegedly get your IP address. I go to my Mayo friends, because you probably think a strong black man like me don't have Mayo friends. I have like hundreds and hundreds of Mayo friends. They don't get mad at me speaking like this. You know what Mayo people hate the most? tap dancing Negrums who create fake accounts or who acquiesce to be accepted by you weak male creatures. They love brothers like me. Shout out to Bart Fine. Bart Fine hit my phone the other day. Bless, you're on fire, brother. Expose these fake conservatives. You're not really a conservative. You're a you're not even a lib. You're something that I can't even describe. Look at you. Why did you take a break? I told y'all we undefeated over here. I'm not your favorite YouTuber. Maybe if you did that trolling bullshit to Kai Cenat, he would have cried. Kai, Haitians don't like you, Kai Cenat. Jamaicans don't like you. Black Americans don't like you. No real brother and sister like no Kai Cenat. That boy is a Jiminy Cricket. My son told me, Dad, I like Kai Cenat. I said, son, I don't mind you watching him, but if I ever catch you watching him, I'm going to change the channel. Don't watch him in front of me like a dirty secret. Now when my son watches Kai Cenat, he said, Dad, why does him and IShowSpeed does all that? And my son is 9 years old. He's like, why do they do all this on the YouTube? Why do they scream and whoa, 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 whoa? I said, son, they have to do all that for sponsorships just to get $1. They're not hard workers like you and me and people in the chat. They have to bend over and go through a door. And it's not Diddy going to be the one doing it. It's some mayo with 2 inches who's going to insert it. You feel me, son? And he goes, Dad, does that really happen to our people? Unfortunately, son, yes. Unfortunately, it's the truth. So I know, son, it hurt my heart. Boy, did it break my heart. Son, when you reach my age, you're only going to get disappointments from your heroes. You're going to find out secrets about them that's not so subtle, son. And to see that, guys, it's like when I told my son Santa wasn't real and that little teardrop. He said, say it ain't so, Dad. IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat is part of it. I'm like, yes, son. Unfortunately, look at him. So my son, he's a man's man at 9. He looked at it and my 3-year-old boy made me happy. My 3-year-old boy can talk. He said, Dad, what's that? I said, yes. Thank you, God. They understand. Yes, God, you real. Man, let me give a round of applause for all our young melanated kids out here, man. Oh, when they understand, bro, it brought a tear to my eyes when he understand these people, bro. Oh, my God. Man, my son made me so proud. I don't even care if you get A's and B's. Just be a thorough brother and you'll succeed. Oh, that rhyme, bars. Son, I don't care if you get A's and B's. Just be a thorough brother and you shall succeed. Whoa, y'all can steal that if you want to. I caught that on the fly, bruh, because God is with us. They don't know what to do with that. Homeboy Fink, he's too weak. We can do 1,000 accounts and troll them. They can't troll us. Look, his fingers hurt. You know their fingers is frail. Let me put it on the big screen. Oh no, girl. He was typing and creating fake accounts and the wrist broke. I can't even fake break my wrist. That's how almost skinniest black people are more stronger than their biggest. That's why they don't like you. Your genetic makeup defeats everything on earth. So when their wrist goes like this typing, it got tired and broke. Where you at, sister? You was trolling us all day. Why did you get tired? Why did you get tired? I told you I'm not IShowSpeed and Kai Cenat. I'm not these smiling Negroes on this social media and television networks. You feel me? You don't know what to do with a king like me. I told you this disclaimer. I said, let's play this game. And you tapped out already. No wonder you tap out in bed. And that little Mayo female, she needs to look for that chocolate stick because she can't handle niggas like y'all. You can't even, man, let me be quiet. Like, I know it. I feel bad for your women, honestly. They have to deal with y'all creatures. Jesus Christ. No woman deserves that. Damn, I feel sorry for y'all women. Now, Mike298 gave $1 trillion and said, they know Shedeur was intense moment, but when kids prank call, it's usually random and no one really cares about a prank call. This was personal. Thank you. Hey, I'm gonna touch up. Hey, Mike, let me give you a round of applause because I want to go. I don't want to keep stopping, but y'all can keep donating. And if I miss y'all, I'll go back to what was donated to give y'all love. We on fire here, but let me give a round of applause for that. Thank you. Hold on, I'm feeling myself. I'm proud to be melanated. Let's get an OG product up in this bitch right quick.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. You know what it is, man? It's where OG product. Bringing a edition of Garrett's News, little Schlingo, trap me out a couple later. Fuck good morning, geschmuggelt.
Boom, 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 boom. We too thought. Hey, salute to Edward Jones. I love how you flipped it on them weak Mayos, because he still ain't come back. Edward Jones said, we was Vikings. Can't stand on bit. You know what I'm saying? We was Vikings. We was astronauts. We were explorers. How the fuck you explore the land where niggas already was living on? Let's celebrate Christopher Columbus Day. My teacher wanted to smack the hell out of my face. I told that Mayo lady, ma'am, how did Christopher Columbus discover America? Because, you know, I read novels at like 8 years old and 7 years old. You don't have to believe me. Most black people are smart as hell than everybody educational purpose else. And the teacher told me, you can't say that over here. I went to Riverland Elementary. She said, huh? What are you talking? I said, ma'am, how did Christopher Columbus discover America? People already was living there. Boy, you should have seen her face. But let's get back to this. I'm going to rewind it. Listen. What Mike said in the chat made sense, y'all. Mike, not Mike Florio, but the R Mike, not this Mayo man over here. Mike in the chat said something that made sense. People prank call all day. What person prank calls at that age of Jeff? Jeff is like 50 or 60 years old. His son is 21 years old. Mike Florio, what you're talking about and revelation on, you're talking about when you were an adolescent, like 9 years old, 11, 13. You're really calling a 21-year-old a kid, pranking someone and making it? Mike, I dare and say, if Jeff Oldbridge's son was a black dude and he trolled one of your Mayo peers like that, would you really be doing this right here?
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here, because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather.
Look, I'm going to keep rewinding it. Hey, pay attention. Look at Chris Sims. Chris Sims is laughing, but we know when Mayo men do the fake laugh, he's laughing because he agrees with Mike, but he's younger than Mike. He knows this new social media. He knows they're going to get flamed by DJ Bless One and his supporters and other real melanated brothers. Look at his face. The producers is talking in their ear. Chris Sims doesn't really want to laugh too much because he knows, damn, we foul for this. We're really laughing at a young man's dream. I don't really care, but I don't want to get in trouble. Look at his mischievous laugh. Look at him, bruh.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here, because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing. We would go to one of my friend's house and we would brainstorm all these different ways we could prank call, and we'd pull out the.
Do y'all see how excited and happy he is? It was our thing. It was our thing. I mean, it was our thing. I mean, how on earth does Stephen A. Smith not call them out? Is he scared? How was all these Negro mites on TV, on internet, social media? How do you see Mike Florio say this and you don't use that same platform, Stephen A. Smith, where you call out black brothers? How don't you call them out? I'm baffled. How don't you call them out, Stephen A. Smith? What they're doing is not, to me, y'all think this is about D-Rod and Shedeur. When they do this to Shedeur, they're doing it to us, all melanated people. That's why I talk how I talk. This is bigger than Shedeur. It's bigger than football. It's deeper than football. Hey, brother and sister, don't never forget that. Don't tell me they got Cam Ward #1. The biggest piece of chicken on the plantation don't make you a free man.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here, because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing. We would go to one of my friend's house and we would brainstorm all these different ways we could prank call, and we'd pull out the phone book and we'd try to think of funny things we could say. I mean, so I get that part of it. There's kind of an impishness to it, but you know, when you're messing with these guys who are waiting to get a pretty important phone call that's going to tell them where they're going to be spending their life for at least the next 4 years.
Hey, I was muted again. You feel me? I was muted again because I think God is protecting us, y'all. Certain things you're not supposed to say here. So everything I go too deep, I think I get muted by the Most High. I'm not even joking, y'all. Because if y'all heard what I said, oh, it would have made them melt. They would have melt like the mayo creams they are, bro. No pun intended. Now, listen. This man, Chris Sims, heard something on his ear, bro. He heard something on his ear that made him change the whole narrative. Mike Florio, it's like he kicked the chair of Mike Florio to be like, hey, chill. Hey, chill, bro. Chill, bro. We can't say this on air, but I'm with you. Pay attention, bro. Watch it the whole time. When it gets to the 38-second mark, watch how they switch it. Because his truth was coming out too much. Y'all feel me? He was too excited in front of the world. You can't do that when you're on their position because they stick the code unlike us. Oh, Mayo people stick the code. Look at that, bruh.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations have expired.
Why would you say because all statutes of limitation has expired? No, it didn't. You illegally gave Shedeur phone number out. Forget about embarrassing him in front of the world. You guys are good at doing that. You feel me? You guys are good at doing that. It's more of the legal aspect that you're intelligent enough to know. I want you guys to learn these people, man. I learned by the best of them who taught me this, bruh. Pay attention, bruh. They can't hide their hatred, bruh. And they can't hide their hatred, bruh. Listen.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls.
Hold on. How the fuck is this Mayo dude a kid? Let me put Jeff's son's picture, legal public picture up here. How is this guy a kid and he's 21 years old? Shout out to Jerry Watson. How is this man a kid? Shout out to Wax Dog in the chat. Kyra, your nose, all my mods, every great people in this room, bruh. How is this guy a kid? I want to put up the picture so you guys can know who Mike Florio talking about. Hey, when we were kids, you know, we were in Mayo heaven and the world was sweet and the heaven was sensation. Sensation. When we were kids. You feel me? Look at that. Somebody said, I can't hear you. Hey, Ja, refresh your screen because the audio is good. You can't hear me, but everybody can hear me. Ja, I'm saying it with respect. Refresh your screen. You're kind of lagging or something probably. Y'all said I'm muted again? Hey, everybody in the chat, if I'm muted again, let me know. Tell me if y'all don't see no sounds or anything like that. I want everybody to let me know if I'm muted or not because we on fire, man. Morning coffee, I'm going to read your donation, but I need everybody in the chat to give me a 1 if you could hear me. Because sometimes people troll and say your audio is gone, but I know my audio is bad. Okay, they trolling. Hey, mods, don't get rid of them, but the Tim Jeremy, he's probably family. Lisa's probably family, but we don't care about getting rid of certain loved ones to get to the bigger picture, meaning that these people who keep saying muted again, if they write some dumb shit like that and you mods know you could hear me, get them the fuck out the way. They think I'm dumb, bruh. I told you I'm not your favorite goddamn YouTuber. We flame anybody over here. Shout out to the beautiful people in the chat. If they play games like that, because you guys know when I'm muted, I know when I'm muted. If they play games like that again, so they seen the trolling black people didn't work, trolling us with racist derogatory comments didn't work. So the next thing, they're trying to be smart, but they're not really smart. So it's to say, brother, we can't hear you, brother, because they see I listen to the chat. That's all I'm saying. But Mike Florio, you called that little dude a 21-year-old? Let me get back to you, bro. I'm on fire right now. Listen.
I mean, we used to gather.
Look at his laugh, y'all. Look at his face. Chris Sims is so scared, bruh. Chris Sims is so scared. scared. Exactly, Skip Productions. They illegally gave a human being's phone number out. We have laws and rules in America. Maybe if you go to a third world country, you can practice your conquering and colonization. But over here in America, where mostly melanated people build, I don't care who feels some type of way. If you're a real male man and woman, black people built up America, and we don't want to hear you guys tell us to get out. You better go back to the Caucasus Mountains of Russia if you want to kick somebody out of here. We built up America. We've been on every part of these continents. I'm not calling us Native Americans or nothing like that, but we're the original Americans, original Africans, original Southern Americans. That's what the Argentinians, they genocide majority of the beautiful black brothers and sisters in Argentina. That's why I don't fuck with Messi. I've been exposed Messi to be a racist. When my kids love soccer and they talk about Messi, I threw one of my son's jersey in the garbage and I gave him an explanation because his team gave him the jersey. And the coach asked why I did it. I took up the ripped up jersey and threw it to him. I said, don't ever play with my kids like that. We don't support demons where we come from. And the coach was like, Messi loves, but no, he didn't. I showed him over 38 players on Barcelona exposed Messi and on the national team for being racist bastards. No, I don't fucking support Argentina. The hell with everybody in Argentina. It's amazing how everybody gets afraid to call out Argentina. Do you know Argentina is the worst males of them all? But we'll get to that on another video. Let's stick the topic. I have to give a little history up in there right quick because they love acting like the innocent ones. Speaking of the innocent males, look at these two freaking males right here. Look at him joviating. Look at the excitement he has on a young man not living his dream. Look at his excitement. Look at his face. You can't tell me this ain't the devil in the flesh. Look at them. Look, it looks like it's 1950 again and a black man is strung up on a tree and they're celebrating with their kids and everybody. They're eating their ice cream cones. It's a beautiful. We made America great again. We made Shedeur cry. We made Deion Sanders humble. We made America great again. You sure did, didn't you? Didn't you, Mike and Chris? Look at them.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing. We would go to one of my friend's house and we would brainstorm all these different ways we could prank call, and we'd pull out the
I was muted again. I'm sorry. Hey, you know what? I'm going to do this for you guys. I'm not going to mute at all no more for the day. The reason why it was mute, I keep muting myself when the audio plays so you don't hear an echo. But you know what? I'm tired of muting myself. I'm not going to mute no more. This has to be given to the whole world. I'm not going to mute myself no more. I want the whole world to hear this word. You can allow your young ones to listen to this too. You feel me? So what's going on right now, to all the non-believers of the Most High, the scripture told you about this. Look at them. The scripture warned you about Esau and his brethrens on how they conduct themselves. Remember, the male creature was your fellow brother and sisters. When they were separated at birth, in fact, I don't want to get into that right now because I don't want to get off, subject. But the male creatures you see, I'm not really mad at them. I get mad at us when we acquiesce to them, when we try to get self-acceptance from them. I never really get mad at them, bro. I put that on my kids. My family would tell you Mario does a good, which is blessed one. I'm Mario. Mario don't really cry about them. He don't really care. I do this to wake up my people, bro, because I see way too much of y'all with tap dancing shoes on. I see way too much of y'all mama go to Walmart, and if her kids is acting up and a male man or a male woman walk by, she say, quit acting up in front of people. What your mama really want to say is, quick acting up in front of this male man and woman, which is disgusting to me. You should discipline your kids, but don't correct them when you see one of these vagabonds walk around us. We're better than them. What are you doing here? I can't stand that. So this is why I say this on the camera, because when I press play, tell me if the Bible lied or not. The Bible defines this to a T, bruh. It explains you about these people perfectly. Look at this.
The prank call thing. And hey, I'm gonna be completely candid here because all statutes of limitations have expired. When we were kids, there wasn't anything more fun than making prank calls. And I mean, we used to gather out. It was our Thursday night thing. We would go to one of my friend's house and we would brainstorm all these different ways we could prank call, and we'd pull out the phone book and we'd try to think of funny things we could say. I mean, so I get that part of it. There's kind of an impishness to it. But, you know, when you're messing with these guys who are waiting to get a pretty important phone call that's going to tell them where they're going to be spending their life for at least the next 4 years, and you prank them at that time, and it's not a bunch of 13-year-old kids, it's adults, it's college kids who are doing it. That, to me...
Listen again, chat.
The prank call thing. And hey,